is owned by the same company that owns Peugeot, Citroën, Opel, Alfa Romeo and lots more. But DS is all about style and French luxury. Now this is the DS7, which is their flagship SUV. And it's been on Irish roads since about 2019, but this year it got a little bit of an update. So it has more contemporary styling and also an updated interior. Now the DS7 goes on sale from about €50,000 for a diesel and from about €58,000 for a plug-in hybrid. So it is positioned more upmarket than other 5-seat SUVs like a Hyundai Tucson, a Kia Sportage or even a Toyota RAV4. And DS actually sees this more as a rival for premium contenders like the BMW X1, the Volvo XC40 and the Audi Q3. But this is a little bit bigger than all of those, so it could be a really good buy. That's what I want to find out in this video. I'm Caroline and you're watching the Carzone YouTube channel. If you like the look of this DS7 and are looking for a new or used one, head over to Carzone.ie, Ireland's trusted motoring marketplace. Before we get into the rest of this video, please click subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest videos, and please give this video a like as well. DS is all about style, and I think this DS7 really delivers. It's very premium, it's very elegant as well, and the facelift has made it even more attractive. The grille is now wider. This Rivoli version gets a black finish, but you've got these chrome studs. There's also new slimmer LED headlights. They're a high-tech pixel LED now as standard, and it also gets the new DS Light Veil daytime running lights, just like the DS3 and the DS4. There are 3 trim levels for this latest model: Performance Line, Rivoli and Opera. Alloy wheel sizes start at 19-inch and go up to 21-inch. And this Rivoli model is on 19-inch diamond cut. There's been a subtle tweaking of the rear styling. You get these very nice LED rear lights. They have a lovely design to them. And DS Automobiles spelled out across the boot lid. When it comes to practicality, a powered tailgate comes as standard on the Rivoli models and above. And the DS7 has a really good sized boot. It's 555 litres. It's got a nice wide opening as well. And there's also switches here to let down the rear seats. There is no clever space to put the charging cables for the plug-in hybrid. They'll just sit in this bag in the boot, but you're most likely charging at home, so you could just leave those at home as well, and that shouldn't be a problem. It feels nicely spacious here in the back. I've got plenty of leg room and headroom is good as well. It probably will be more comfortable for 2 rather than 3, but if you do have a middle seat passenger, there is a flat place here for them to rest their feet. There is an armrest as well with cup holders. There's no hatch that opens through to the boot, but you do get vents here, and there's also a few USBs as well. So I think overall a nice comfortable place to spend time on a long journey.
Got it.
The cabin feels very stylish and very luxurious. So if you go for the Performance Line model, you get an Alcantara interior, which looks really good. This mid-range Rivoli model gets the black leather interior. So you get all this really nice black leather quilting in the dashboard and the doors. It feels and looks very luxurious. And also these full black leather seats. They're heated. They've also got a memory function on the driver's seat. There's also a massage function and power adjustment. So lots of luxury features here in the cabin of the DS7. This Rivoli model also gets this BRM clock, which looks really cool, and BRM is a French luxury watchmaker as well. So that all fits with the premium positioning of DS as a French luxury car brand. Now these buttons down here are for operating the electric windows. Now this is not the most logical place to have buttons for the windows, but they are very stylish. They are like a work of art, I have to say. This facelifted model gets an update to the digital tech on board. So you get a full digital driver display, it's got a number of different views, and also this new touchscreen with upgraded software. It looks really good, it's got wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Now, to adjust the ventilation controls, you have to go in and out of this screen, but there are some handy shortcut buttons as well, so that does make it a little bit easier. Overall, I really like the cabin of the DS7. It's very stylish and it's very well appointed. There are two different power options for this DS7. So there's a 1.5 litre diesel with 130 horsepower. That's the entry into the range. It's the most affordable DS7 you can buy, and it does offer very good economy. Then there's the plug-in hybrid, and it's available with either front wheel drive and 225 horsepower, or as a more powerful all-wheel drive version as well. Now what I'm driving is the front wheel drive version with 225 horsepower. So it does offer more power than the diesel, and I think that does make it a good option for this DS7. It kind of suits the upmarket positioning of this car. You can drive it electric as well, so you can plug it in and charge it and drive it electric for up to about 69 kilometers. And you do need to keep that battery topped up to get the best efficiency from the car, because it can get quite thirsty if the battery runs down in this. So that's just a little caveat with the plug-in hybrid, which is typical of most plug-in hybrids. Now this car is built on the same platform as some other well-known cars like the Peugeot 3008, the Citroën C5 Aircross, and also the Opel Grandland. But DS has done a few things to it to add a bit more sophistication and comfort to the DS7. So it has a wider track, that's the distance between the front wheels, and there's also more sound insulation, and it also has a more sophisticated rear suspension. And I have to say, it is very comfortable on the road. Now this plug-in hybrid gets the DS Scan suspension, and it uses a camera to scan the road ahead, and then it adjusts the suspension damping based on that. So it either makes it firmer or softer depending on what it sees ahead, and it works brilliantly. The ride comfort is excellent in this DS7, and it just makes it a very comfortable and relaxing SUV to drive. There is a B mode to increase regenerative braking in the plug-in hybrid, and there's a few other different driving modes as well, but I find that it's at its best in the comfort mode, and you can just really sit back and enjoy all the comfort that this car offers. It's reasonably quiet on the move as well. It's got an acoustic windscreen, and the top level Opera trim also gets laminated glass in the side windows as well. So there is a little bit of road noise, but generally it is very hushed here in the cabin. It's not the sportiest SUV to drive, but the handling is still very secure and stable through bends, and the steering is nicely weighted as well. It's light in town, so it's easy to get around in. Overall, I think this car is just very comfortable and refined. If you do a lot of town driving, I think it would be brilliant for that. If you're going over a lot of ramps, because it's so comfortable, and also as a long distance motorway cruiser, I think it's one that you can just really sit back in and enjoy the drive. When it comes to charging the battery in this, it takes about 1 hour and 45 minutes from a 7 kilowatt wall box, or about 7 hours from a normal socket. And it is best to keep that battery topped up to get the best efficiency from this car overall. The DS7 is a great option if you're bored of the usual SUVs and looking for something with a little bit more style. Now, it is expensive to buy new, but I do think it makes up for it with the space and comfort that it offers. And with this latest update, it's never looked better inside and out. Remember, you can find more cars for sale on Carzone.ie, Ireland's trusted motoring marketplace. If you liked this video, please remember to give it a like and click the subscribe button to stay up to date with all our latest videos. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.